Okay, okay, on this tutorial.
Good day, you Blender students. So today we are going to be working on modeling. So I'm going to model our first object in Blender. So I was thinking of the object we are going to model, and I came up with Cupcake. Yeah, it's easy. It's kind of easy. It's actually easy when you get to understand the physics. You find out it's very easy. So we're going to model Cupcake, and you can download any picture you want, any reference photo of cupcakes that you can use to just so you look at it every time you want to model it, so you don't make a mistake. Because most times when you try to model something from your brain, most times you just get some dimensions wrong. So I downloaded this picture. So I also downloaded the bottle of Fanta that we're going to put next to the cupcake after we finish modeling it. Okay, we're also going to model this too. So let's go back to Blender. So we don't need this cube, so we can press X to delete. So we need to add background image to Blender. Background image. Yep. So to do this, you just go to this picture I downloaded, then drag it to Blender. Yeah, I've added it. So you can press Alt R to reset the rotation of the object. It's not flat. It cancels every rotation that was on the object. Then press Alt G to reset the location. So it takes the background image to the center. See that? So then I want to be seeing this object from the front view. By the way, this is the front view. This is blue. This is the front view. So I want to be seeing this object from the front view. Y is the front view. Y is the front view. Z is top view. Y is front view. So I want to be seeing this object from the front view. So I can rotate about X 90. Yep. So I can see the object clearly from the front view. But to save you all this stress, there's another way you can do this. First, delete the background image first of all. So you know we added the object when the view was like this. So what if you change it to front view before you add your object? So you're just going to put it there, front view. Then all you just need to do is just press Alt G, and it takes it to the center. So I just want to move this object upwards a little bit. So the bottom of the cupcake is at this red line, the origin. So let's add. So now to model this cupcake, you need to add an object that closely resembles what a cupcake looks like. So the best object to add is a cylinder. Just press Shift A, add the cylinder. So then this icon appears here the first time you add an object. So you can use it to edit the preset dimensions of the object. Like you can increase the radius, increase the depth, whatever you want to do. But I want to increase the vertices. So I want to increase this to 6 vertices. I'll explain why later.
Hello.
66 vertices. Okay. So just increase the radius a little bit and reduce the depth. Reduce the depth. There you go. Okay. Your front view. So so to change you can change it to wireframe if you press this. So you see like the skeleton of the object. This wireframe is solid. But you can also press Z to change the wireframe. So you can do Z to change the wireframe. So G just want to move it up a little bit. Okay. So this object, so we're going to move it along the y-axis, GY. So G is to grab, or you can come here to your 3D cursor and you click Y. It's going to grab your object. So let's go back to solid view. So now this object, so we're going to take it to edit mode to edit the object. Another way to go to edit mode, if you're in object mode, instead of it to just come here, you can use the shortcut which is tab, takes it to edit mode. Okay. So what we're going to do, I want to try to create this stuff here. I send this here, the stuff. So if you look at the cylinder, you realize that the top is wider than the bottom. So to do this, you can just press Alt while you click a vertex. Okay, you highlight everything that is linked to the vertex. So you can scale the top. I see that. Yeah, scale the top. Okay. And just want to scale it down a little bit. Okay, scale the top. Then you can do this if you want to be accurate. The wireframe. Accurate. You can scale it. If you want to be very accurate, then you do something like this. So another mode of selecting is C. Press C, then you just click the vertex. You can use this to select, or you can press B, box select, select the top, or alternatively you can do the one I showed you earlier, alternate, click this vertex and select everything. So there are various ways to select an object. So back to our front view. So this top vertex, just press G to grab it, then press Z to move it along the Z axis. See that? Just reducing the height of the object. Then you can scale it. Okay. So yeah, our cupcake is almost set. So now, so we are going to select every 3 vertices. 1, 1, 2, 3. And see that here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. If I do this, so we're going to scale it. Are you seeing the effect? Yeah. But if you see this, okay, it's good. Scale it up. Okay.
Can you hear me? Sir?
So
I press the type, don't type. Huh? I saw the scoop. Huh? Hello? I always say
Okay, so next thing we have to do.
Tell me why.
So let's duplicate this.
Tell me why.
Okay, no, before we do that,
Your network is disturbed.
click this face.
Network is disturbed.
This face select mode. You know where in vertex select mode, so you can go this edge select mode to
For
select
Google
an
type
edge.
now, river.
Then you can go this for face select mode. You understand? So you want to delete this face, so make it look like a cup. You just delete X, press X to delete faces. Okay, I seen it. Then it looks like a cup. Okay. So you can press A to highlight all, or to make the cake. I have an idea. Let's go to Alt A. You highlight everything at the base here. I think that then you can extrude it upwards. Yeah, extrude it upwards. Let's go to front view. So just get a good view of what I'm doing at. G Z. Okay. So you can scale it outwards. You see that? Yeah. Our cake is coming alive. So then this you can extrude it upwards again. Okay, now Ctrl Z. I want to just show you something. Now there are two ways to make this smooth curve that the cake has. This smooth curve. So you can extrude and you scale it inwards, extrude, scale it inwards, extrude, scale it inwards.
So this one will last me from now to when?
Press G, Z, take it down. I see that. I have a cupcake. So this is one of the ways you can do this. Another way is what I call S undo first. Okay. If I was to highlight or duplicate it, shift it to duplicate, then move it along the x-axis. Yeah. So I want to show you the two methods. If I come back here, so extrude, scale, extrude, extrude, scale, extrude, scale, and just take it down into it. You see this cake? Yep. So this is if you do it manually, but there's another way, a better and a faster way. Just do select it, then you extrude to the height you want, the maximum height you want. Then you press Ctrl R. Ctrl R is just basically adds more lines to your work. So while you roll Ctrl R, this will add one line. But if you press Ctrl R, you can do Ctrl R, Ctrl R. Okay, then you drop the line. Ctrl R to add another line. Ctrl R to add another line. But there's a faster way to do this. Ctrl R, then you scroll your mouse button. I see that it adds as many lines as you want. Scroll your mouse, the scroll button. You understand? Your third button in your mouse. So then all you have to do is just select top. Then you come here, turn on proportional editing. And I'm going to use this there. Yeah. So So the shortcut for turning this on is O. If you want to just not know the shortcut. So you turn this on. Then I select top.
To pay for the 17,
So
right?
when I scale,
so okay,
it swear it's not giving me what I want. So let's change this to smooth. Okay. Are you seeing that? Grab down. Okay. So if you see the two cakes, now this one looks better. More better than this one. Okay, understand. So this proportional editing is very useful when you want to create shapes like this. So you might be wondering how I did that. I was able to control what I was doing. So shift D. Let's do first. Duplicate this F. Just want to show you something. Let's say Alt. That we're going to do this one. So to select this entire object, you just click a vertex from this object, then press Ctrl L. It highlights everything linked to that vertex. So you understand? So then you press X. Let's delete this. Delete this object. So you see this yellow dot here. This is the origin point of this object. Seeing that? So you can leave this origin point is basically what controls the object. So let's shift S, can set. Right click on the object, you can set the origin, center of mass. Wow, that's nice. Okay. Go to our front view. Our cake. Oh my god. Oh. So right click on the object and click on Shade Smooth just to make the object look smoother. Are you seeing that? So the cake looks smooth. So let's go back to edit mode. I want to just change something. Looking at the photo, I see that this stuff, they're extruded outward too much. Let's go to top view. Top view, you can just please you roll your mouse button to control the length of this stuff to highlight. Okay, so I want to highlight this outward vertices. Just now that I've highlighted all of them, then I can scale. Just turn off proportional editing because it's going to affect. Okay, let me just show you. It's going to affect. It's going to affect the entire cake if it's on. So just turn it off. Okay. So if I scale now, just affecting only the parts that I want it to affect. You understand? Nice. Wow, our cake, the bottom of our cupcake is missing. So what we can do to fix this, alternate, click this place, okay, then press F, okay, gives you a face underneath it. You can press Ctrl R to just add extra dimensions. Just make the bottom. Scale it in what it fits.
Today's Wednesday, right?
Okay. I'll scale this. Okay, this is okay. Cake is okay, it's good to go. So the next thing we're going to model is the bottle. Yeah, the bottle. No, we'll get to the icing, but let's do the bottle first because that is easier to do than to do the icing. Therefore, to move this, just move it to the side a little bit. See, if you move the object in edit mode, the origin point of the object does not move with it. So to move the origin with the object, you just go to object mode and move the object. Yeah, the origin is going to move with it there. Oh, so this picture, let's just push it back a little bit. Okay. Front view. I'm going to add another image. Okay.
Scatter my screen coffee. Oh! So don't get lost.
So GZ, just move the picture to the bottom of the pictures at the origin. Okay. So create this bottle. I think you already know the shape we're going to use. I'm going to use a cylinder. Yeah, a cylinder. This time we're not going to use 66, so we're going to reduce it. This is just too much. Let's go to 24. Okay. Then the radius, let's reduce the radius. Depth, okay, now reduce the depth if we want. Depth. Okay, let's move it along the Z. Let's move it along the Z. Okay, G, Y, let's move it on the Y. So is the object. Okay. So A, let's just scale the object. Z. Click on the object. Let's take it to edit mode. Okay. Then scale the object. Okay. Align the top of the object, then bring it down, GZ. Okay. So we're going to extrude the bottom of the bottle. Yeah, so around that point. Yeah, that piece is good enough. So we're going to add several lookups here. Like 4 is okay. Then click this one. I see that alternate click, select the entire ring, then so on proportional editing, then scale. I use my mouse, middle mouse button to control the intensity of the stuff. So can scale. Once you just increase space, I see it. When you observe that if you see as we are increasing, it is affecting this part. We want this part to remain here while this part increases. You understand? So to do this, Ctrl Z, undo what we did before, then you click on this part. Let's leave that here. Click on this part, alternate click. Okay, see that? Then the part you don't want to be affected by the proportional editing, you can hide it. H is to hide. I see that. See, the top is not hidden because we don't select the top. You can also select the top, hide. Okay. When you press when you go to wireframe, okay, so let's select this. Okay, there's something I want to introduce us to, which are called modifiers. This object, I'm going to add a modifier to it. To reveal all hidden objects, press alternate H, and all the objects that were hidden before come back. So let's go to solid here. Okay, so this is the modifier. Let's add subsurface modifier. Wow, this is a subsurface modifier. So surface modifiers just basically smooths the object. If I was to delete this face, guess what I'm trying to say? X, this is same. So I see what the modifier did to this bottle. Kind of made it smooth. If I was to hide the modifier, I see just makes the object smoother. If I go to wireframe, front view, wider part. Then wireframe, front view, alternate, select this entire ring, front view, then scale it. Next thing that, then alternate to select the bottom, scale the bottom, if I press Alt H for everything to come back. Then let's go back to solid view mode. Wow, we've done the bottom of the bottle, so just remaining the top. Okay, top of the bottle, go to front view. Extrude Z, extrude Z, stick it to the top, top. Okay. Going to add a loop cut. You see what I'm doing? Ctrl R, add a loop cut. Okay, add 3 loop cuts first. Then here, I'm going to add multiple displays. Okay, this is okay. So select the string. Then you can scale it outwards. Okay, so here you can add multiple loop cuts. Then you select the string, alternate, click, then scale it inwards. Scroll your mouse button for it to affect more vertices. Then add more loop cuts to this place. Add like probably 2. Then just select here, and scales, Z. I think scale. So what I did there, because I wanted to scale the entire top, so that's why I selected this vertices above. Get what I'm trying to say? So let me just undo it to just clarify what happened there. Ctrl Z. Okay. So as I'm scaling, you see this vertex was moving up, this ring here was moving up, see it? But I did not want it to move up, you get? So what I did, so while I was scaling, this scale is applicable to whatever axis you click. If you say scale in the X, it's going to scale it in the X. Ctrl Z. If you say scale it in the Y, it's going to scale it in the Y. Ctrl Z. So similarly, if you want to scale in the Z axis, it's going to scale it in the Z axis. So what I did here, I scaled it. I press scale, then Shift Z. Shift any direction, which implies that you should scale it in all other directions apart from Z. So now it's scaling in the X and Y. So by doing this, these other vertices, they are not moving because they are not allowed to move upward in the Z axis. Okay, so go back to front view, scale, Shift Z, Okay, right about there. Okay, Fanta is good to go. So okay, so add a loop cut to this place, take it up and Ctrl R, add another one, then scale this one, Shift Z also. Go. Bottle is looking. So if we go to object mode, in fact what our bottle looks like so far, you can right click and shade smooth. Looks better like this. But if you see, this part of the bottle is very sharp, but ours is not very sharp. To make yours sharp is just go to edit mode, then Ctrl R here, then drag it up. It's going to give that sharp feel. I think that's sharper now, sharper than it was before. Okay. So how do we make our bottle have thickness? Yeah, how do we make it have thickness? That is fairly easy. To do that, go to the modifiers panel, click on add modifier. So we're going to add solidify. Yeah, so when you increase the thickness of this, I don't know if you're seeing it. Okay, see, and add thickness to the bottle. And the top view of the stuff. This is okay. Let's model our bottle cover. Edit mode, so you can alternate, select top, extrude the top, add the face at the top. Alternate, select this entire top, extrude Z axis, F. Okay. So now, if you observe what we'll be doing, since like this cake, the cup of this cake and this cake, they are one object. If I go to edit mode, see, I drag the cake and the cupcake, they are one object. Similarly, this bottle and the cover, they are one object, but you can separate these two so they'll be different objects. So I like the part you want to separate, like the top of the bottle. Then you can press P, separate by selection. Yeah. So it's now a different object. Now it's a different object. So if I go to object mode, I can click this object and go to edit mode. I will edit just this object. Yeah, just this object. So let's add a loop cut here. Then AW subdivide. Okay. Subdivide is just basically add small lines to your, more vertices to your object. So let's select. Now if you want to edit this object and this bottle is in your way, you can come here. This is your outliner. It's a list of all the objects in your scene. If you come here, say let's say cylinder. So you leave edit mode. Click on cylinder. And this is the cake. So it's very good that you rename this object. So let's call this cupcake. Cupcake. Then let's call this bottle. Bottle. Then call this bottle cup. So this bottle cap, I don't want to apply this solidify to the bottle cap because the cap does not have kind of thickness that the bottle is supposed to have. So you can come here and remove the solidify for just the bottle cap. If you go back to the bottle, you find that the bottle still has this solidify. So you go to the bottle cap now, it does not. So let's go to edit mode tab. What I'm going to do, just like this and like this, like this. Control Z. So let's hide the bottle.
right to the crossroads, 2 seconds, right